Indonesia, a country stretched across the equator, its islands scattered like emeralds resting on a deep blue sea. 17,000 islands, hundreds of cultures, more than 700 languages. Yet beyond numbers and statistics, Indonesia is above all nature. Here, mountains rise like watchful guardians. Oceans connect islands and people. Rice fields ripple in green harmony, shaping landscapes and traditions. And beneath the surface, underwater worlds flourish in endless variety. Indonesia is not just a place on a map. It is a meeting point of fire and water, of land and sea, of humanity and nature. This is a journey through that living mosaic, through landscapes that inspire, cultures that celebrate, and stories that show what happens when people and nature grow together. It is Indonesia, the emerald of the equator. The oceans are the lifeblood of Indonesia. 2/3 of this vast nation is water. From above, the islands appear as green jewels floating on an endless sea. But for the people who live here, the ocean is not a boundary. It is a bridge. Across centuries, sailors and fishers have read the stars, the winds and the waves. The ocean carried spices that travelled the world, shaping history far beyond these shores. Even today, boats move between islands, bringing trade, family, and stories. But the sea is more than history. It is abundance. Coral reefs shimmer below the surface, alive with colour and movement. Schools of fish flash silver as they twist together. Sea turtles glide with quiet grace. Manta rays sweep by like shadows with wings. And always there is beauty. Sunsets over calm bays, fishing boats returning at dawn. Beneath the surface of Indonesia's seas lies another world altogether. This is the centre of the Coral Triangle, the richest marine region on Earth. Coral reefs bloom in extraordinary colours, reds, yellows, purples, creating a city alive with countless creatures. Tiny fish dart in every direction, while schools of barracuda move in silver spirals. Reef sharks patrol with quiet confidence. Whale sharks, gentle giants of the ocean, glide past with slow, graceful movements. For divers, it is paradise. For explorers, it is discovery. For everyone who visits, it is wonder, a reminder of how much life thrives beyond the world we see. In Indonesia, the ocean does not end at the shoreline. It continues below, in endless forms of beauty. Across the islands, mountains rise from the earth like giants. Some are wrapped in mist, some crowned by clouds, others glowing in the first light of morning. These mountains are more than scenery. They are the very foundation of life here. Formed by fire, they shape the land with dramatic slopes and fertile valleys. Mountains shape both land and culture. They remind people of balance, strength and gentleness, grandeur and humility. When the sun rises behind a peak, painting the eye, landscape gold, it is not just a view, it is a reminder of the connection between people and the land they call home. In Indonesia, mountains are not only giants of stone, they are guardians of life. Travel inland, and the horizon shifts. Here, the sea gives way to fields of green, rice paddies stretching across valleys and climbing mountainsides in graceful terraces. The rice field is a masterpiece of cooperation. Farmers share land, water and labour. Irrigation systems developed for centuries turn hillsides into steppes of green. From planting to harvest, every stage is a cycle of community. Rice fields are living landscapes, shaped by both nature and human hands. They remind us that harmony is possible, between people, between land and water, between tradition and daily life. Step into Indonesia's forests, and you step into a world alive with sound. Birds call from the canopy. Insects hum in unison. Rivers weave through towering trees whose roots grip the earth like ancient guardians. These are some of the richest tropical forests on the planet. Home to countless species, from tiny orchids to giant trees, from playful primates to the biggest lizard in the world. Each layer of the forest, from ground to canopy, holds life in abundance. Walking under the shade, light filters through leaves in golden beams. The air feels different, cooler, calmer, alive. Forests are Indonesia's breathing earth. They remind us of nature's power to create balance and of humanity's deep connection to the living world. Nature may shape the land, but people shape the soul of Indonesia. Across these islands live hundreds of ethnic groups, speaking hundreds of languages, practicing many faiths. It is lived every day. Neighbours of different religions share food during celebrations. Villages work together during planting and harvest. Communities embrace their differences as part of daily life. Festivals reflect this spirit. A day of silence in one place, a month of fasting in another, Christmas celebrations in yet another. Each tradition is honoured and often shared. This diversity is like the islands themselves, different in shape and colour, yet connected by the same sea. Each culture adds its own voice to a collective harmony. People often describe Indonesia as a home with many rooms. Each room has its own sounds and colours, but all belong under one roof. Tolerance here is not about erasing differences, it is about celebrating them. It is about respect. And just as rice fields reflect the sky, Indonesia reflects a truth. Unity is strongest when it embraces diversity. Indonesia is not only rice fields and reefs, it is also cities alive with energy. Jakarta, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, Makassar. These urban centres pulse with movement. Highways, skyscrapers and bustling streets mix with food stalls, markets and neighbourhoods rich with tradition. In the cities, modern life thrives. Technology hubs, universities and creative industries drive innovation. Cafes buzz with young entrepreneurs, musicians experiment with new sounds, artists blend heritage with contemporary expression. Yet even in modernity, tradition lingers. A skyscraper may stand beside a historic market, a smartphone in one hand, traditional food in the other. Urban life here is not about replacing the old, but weaving it into the new. Cities are places of contrast, fast-paced yet grounded, innovative yet deeply cultural. They show another side of Indonesia, a country not only rich in nature, but also dynamic in its future. Indonesia is not just a nation of islands, it is a living mosaic of fire and water, of land and sea, of people and traditions. Its mountains rise with strength, its oceans connect in endless blue, its rice fields ripple in harmony. Its underwater worlds astonish with life. Its people celebrate diversity as a way of being. Here, nature and culture are inseparable. One shapes the other. Together, they create a story of resilience, abundance, and beauty. Indonesia shows us that diversity, in landscapes, in traditions, in voices, is not a challenge, but a gift. As the sun sets over the islands, the horizon glows with promise. The emerald of the equator is not only Indonesia's story, it is an invitation to the world. Thank you for joining us. We are Unreal Places with a simple mission to share the wonders of nature from every corner of the world. Please subscribe if these journeys bring you peace. Thank you.